What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Dan here, and we are looking at some Marvel Legends figures today here. We're looking at the Fantastic Four. Very excited for the movie. Real quick, though, if you haven't yet, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it. Just passed 1,000 subscribers recently, and I'm seeing lots of new subscribers, so welcome to the channel if this is your first video. If it's not your first video, welcome back. Stick around. I have plenty of videos coming out. And then after these figures, we're looking at Galactus. Now, let's talk about these figures. So, Hasbro did release new figures for the movie that's coming out. However, I still haven't picked them up. I've been waiting to hear how the movie is, although it is looking pretty good. I'm leaning more towards getting them. It's just spent a little bit too much on action figures, thanks to Clayface over here on the side. Go check out that video. Where I talk about it. I think it's my 1,000 subscriber video. Anyway, I want to talk about these. So, Fantastic Four, I think, was kind of, someone who's been collecting Marvel Legends as long as me. I've been over this before. I don't often collect a lot of the new figures just because I already have versions of those figures, or characters, really. And maybe the figures are a little bit, they may be slightly upgraded, but they're not really worth me picking it up because I already have like 15 Captain Americas. Is this new one really going to be the best? And that kind of logic applies to a lot of figures. So this is my Fantastic Four collection right now. And this might actually be what a lot of people's Fantastic Four collection is. This isn't just a still image. I am here, by the way. So I kind of want to go over it. So there have been 2 Fantastic Four waves that have came out. Well, really only one wave, and then figures that have come out. So Walgreens, way back in the day, used to be a big Marvel Legends place because they would have exclusives, and we got exclusively all of the Fantastic Four figures, and I was able to pick up all of them except for the Mr. Fantastic. Then this wave came out where I got not all these figures, but most of these figures. But I'll go over what's from where. So this Human Torch is actually from the Walgreens. It was an exclusive one. The Johnny Storm or Human Torch that came with this wave of figures actually only came with some fire effects and stuff. He wasn't fully flamed on here. He was wearing this black and blue uniform, which I really like the black and blue uniform. But he was wearing that and just had a couple flame effects, but I wanted my Johnny Storm to have a lot. So you can actually see the logo on this one is a little different than the other ones, and we'll take a close look at all of them. This Herbie right here actually came with the Sue Storm from that Walgreens series. Now, they might have released another Herbie with the wave that all these other figures came with, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this is the one from the Walgreens. And then all of these, the rest of the figures here did come as part of one wave. There's 4 of them, and then, like I said, the Human Torch that is not here, and they also came with 2 really good villains, Psycho Man and Psycho Man and the High Evolutionary. If you guys do like this video, I'm going to go over Galactus as well. I'd love to go over a Fantastic Four Rogues Gallery. I have a decent amount of the figures, a couple figures that I don't have, and some figures that we're actually going to be getting soon. So maybe I'll wait for that, like the Dragon Man thing guy comes out soon, I believe. Now, there may have been some other Fantastic Four waves that have come out since this wave that you see. I just don't remember because, like I said, I didn't keep up with Marvel Legends for quite a while, and I still only buy select figures here and there. But I really like these. These guys look great. I have them with my Galactus and Doctor Doom as well. So anyway, let's take a look at them. I really like all this posing I got of them right now, so I really don't want to move them, but yeah. So, but we'll start from left to right as we read. This is Mr. Fantastic here. He's looking great. He's using a very slim body mold. Now, one thing I will say, the Walgreens version of him was way better because he had like long bendy arms, like that you would see on Mr. Fantastic figure. And we might have gotten a figure like that. I know the new one with Pedro Pascal does that. So that's really a big reason why I'm kind of interested in getting it. But yeah, this one just came with two of these like hands and that, nothing else. I would have appreciated more, like even if like they weren't going to give us the bendy arms, give it some really cool hand sculpts that maybe like his hand is a hammer or like an axe or something. I don't know. I know the axe kind of doesn't make sense. It doesn't sharpen his body, but I like this because he's holding up the four fingers. Came with another one on this hand, but I don't have them up. But this guy was really cool. Honestly, I feel like would have preferred the blue suits. I guess it would really just be Sue Storm and Mr. Fantastic here. But yeah, I do like the black suits as well. Now let's start here. So this is the odd man. Now this one is the one that is not part of this wave. This is the Human Torch. And I love this Human Torch, man. This is not just an orange figure. This is a translucent figure. You can actually kind of see through him. It's a little bit opaque, but you can see right here in the bicep, you get a good view of it, that it is see-through. The entire figure is like that. And he comes with some really cool flame effects and come right off, and then the head being different color. I really just love that. Where all the flame effects are, like where there's actual fire, it's more orange and yellow, where the figure is predominantly this translucent orange. But this figure is really cool. I don't know what we've gotten since this figure, other than the ones I mentioned, but this to me, I think, is the best Human Torch figure we have gotten so far. And the only figure that would really make it better, like, I don't know how you make it better. You just give him more flame effects, I guess. Like, I couldn't ask for a better figure. And this is using the old Bucky mold. This was back when they would give a lot of figures that Bucky mold. For some reason, most people don't love that anymore, but I really like this mold, and I thought it fit a lot of characters. Human Torch, obviously, is one of them. But this guy looks so sick. He didn't come with any flame effects from what I can remember, but he just still looks really sick. I just love the fact that he's clear. You can see through all of him. It's really, really dope. You know, some complaints that people do have, those you take a look at like some of like the parts where you can obviously see where there's different colored plastics here at the articulation points or the cuts. But really, it doesn't bother me too much. That would be an area of improvement if they were to make a better figure. But really, this to me is about as perfect as a Human Torch figure could get for the Marvel Legends price point. I remember going to Walgreens to try and find all these figures, and like I said, I found all of them except for the Mr. Fantastic, and they weren't all released at the same time. It'd be weird. Like, I'd go to this Walgreens that was by my school, or actually I'd go to a couple. Like, I think one semester of school, I had like a 3-hour break in my day, and I'd go like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So at least like once a week, I would just go and check like literally like 3 or 4 local Walgreens trying to find these figures. There's a bunch of really good figures that were Walgreens exclusives as well. It wasn't just these Fantastic Four figures, but they're one of them. But I used to love I used to love toy hunting. Now I personally don't have the time, and to be honest, you can never find anything in stores anymore. Even though I guess I do have the time. Like, I work at night, so during the day I can always just run to my Target, Walmart real quick, and then take a look. But it's not the same. I never find anything. Nor do I really want anything from the Marvel Legends, like I said, these days. So here's Sue Storm. Now, I don't think that this might be the first time we've gotten an effect like this, but it's not the last time. I know there's been plenty of figures that have a similar effect to this. But this might have been one of the early ones, or the first, might even be the first one. But she's looking really good. I really love this head sculpt. I do think there's something odd with her neck. Like, the hair kind of should let her head look up more a little bit. So it looks like in order for her to get it looking straight on, you have to like lean her back entirely. But I do love this effect. This effect to me was one of the coolest things. I actually think the first figure came with this as well. Maybe this isn't as new of an effect as I remembered. New at the time these figures came out, maybe, but I don't think this was the first. But it's also got this really nice translucent look here, and I like it. And I love all the black and the blue, by the way. So I'm indifferent. I could go either way with which costume you go with, but they're both really nice. And then, yeah. But let's look at Herbie over here. Hold on, once you get her to stand. It's always these female figures that got the heels on that are such a pain to get to stand. Okay. I don't think this is going to work either. There we go. beautiful. Well, you can't see her face. There we go. I think we'll get Herbie real quick. Herbie actually does have some articulation. His head moves up, down, and all around. Yeah, so I'm not going to roll the articulation. I mean, it's pretty standard what you get from Marvel Legends. And he comes with this little stand that you can take him off of, but obviously, when I'm floating around, got to put him on a stand. Oh! He's totally out of frame. But I love this figure. I love that he's included. And I see, like, I'll see people post, like, pictures of their Fantastic Four, and they'll post like this. And I'm like, where is Herbie? Herbie is Fantastic number 5, as far as I'm concerned, you know? So, yes, more people need to include him in their displays. Then I think what is easily, I mean, maybe not easily because I really like that Human Torch, but at least from the wave that he came out in, this was the best figure. Now, there was, like I said, there was another thing that came out with this, and he just had the blue trunks, no black. And I don't think he had this belt or anything. Might have had something. But other than that, I think the figure is actually entirely the same. But, I mean, how much better of a body mold could you get for the thing at this price point? This was $25, this figure. Look at this. Look at all this detail. I love this, man. Such a cool figure, and I essentially have 2 of them, even though they are different. But every little rock is just sculpted in there. It's so perfect. And then there's different paint colors, you know, as you can see, the shoulders and like the chest, you know, look good. Basically his push day and his pull day. Yeah. I like this head sculpt. The head sculpt might be different than the other figure. I'd really have to go and check. But yeah, you know, if you guys really like this video as well, I'd love to go back and review all the Fantastic Four figures that I have. Dude, this guy's so sick. I don't even want to put him down. He looks so sick. Dude, I love this figure, man. Anyway, guys, I have a Galactus video coming out probably on Saturday. If you guys really like the Fantastic Four, I would love to do some more. I'd love to maybe go over some of their villains, or even just all those figures I talked about from the Walgreens wave. If you want to see me compare them, even though I prefer this, I'd love to compare them, although I'd only really compare Sue Storm and the Thing. I guess I would compare the new Johnny Storm to the old one, but I don't have the Mr. Fantastic, which, if I did have that Mr. Fantastic, those figures would probably be the ones in my display. But hey, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys enjoy the movie. I should be seeing it on Saturday. But let me know what you guys think. If you want to see more of the Fantastic Four, please let me know. I have plenty of figures, and I'd love to show them off. It also gives me an excuse to buy some of their villains, maybe, like Molecule Man I don't have, but I'd like to get him. I still want a Mole Man figure. Don't know why we haven't gotten one yet. The Dragon, I think his Dragon Man is coming out, or supposed to be coming out either August or October-ish. Early fall, late summer, you know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm about to take a bunch of pictures of these guys. Be sure to go head over to my Instagram and take a look at those. Anyway, guys, peace out.